A man standing alone in his laboratory, surrounded by crackling electricity and dancing lightning bolts, his eyes gleaming with an idea that would change humanity forever. But here's the twist. The world called him crazy. They laughed at his dreams, they rejected his vision. That man was Nikola Tesla. And today, every time you turn on a light, charge your phone, or use Wi-Fi, you're using his genius. This is the story of a man who saw the future when everyone else was blind. Tesla was born in 1856 in a small village in modern-day Croatia during a lightning storm. Some say it was a sign. His mother asked the midwife, "Is this a good omen?" The midwife said, "No, this child will be a child of darkness." But his mother smiled and replied, "No, he will be a child of light." And she was right. From childhood, Tesla's mind worked differently. While other kids played outside, he was building water wheels and imagining mechanical birds. He could see complete machines in his head, every detail, every wire, every bolt, as if they were real. He didn't need to draw blueprints. His mind was the blueprint. At university, when his professor demonstrated a DC motor, young Tesla interrupted. He said, "I can make this better. I can make electricity flow in waves, alternating current." The professor laughed. He humiliated Tesla in front of the entire class. Mr. Tesla wants to build a perpetual motion machine. It's impossible. It violates the laws of physics. But Tesla didn't give up. For years, he worked on this problem. Then, one day, while walking in a park in Budapest, it hit him like lightning. He grabbed a stick and drew diagrams in the dirt, figuring out the entire AC motor system in minutes. The idea that would light up the world was born. In 1884, Tesla arrived in America with 4 cents in his pocket, a book of poetry, and calculations for his AC motor. He got a job working for Thomas Edison. Yes, the Thomas Edison. Edison was already famous, already rich. He had bet everything on DC current, direct current. And here comes this strange immigrant telling him AC current is better. Edison dismissed him. "Tesla, your AC current is dangerous. It's impractical. Stop wasting your time." But Tesla knew the truth. DC current couldn't travel long distances. You'd need a power plant every few miles. AC current, it could travel hundreds of miles efficiently. So Tesla left Edison and partnered with George Westinghouse. And then began one of the greatest battles in scientific history, the War of Currents. Edison fought dirty. He staged public demonstrations where he electrocuted animals with AC current, trying to prove it was dangerous. He even convinced the state of New York to use AC current in the first electric chair. He hoped people would associate Tesla's invention with death. Imagine this. You've created something beautiful, something that can help millions of people. And the most powerful man in your field is using it to kill animals and criminals just to destroy your reputation. How would you feel? But Tesla didn't fight back with propaganda. He fought back with genius. At the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, Tesla and Westinghouse lit up the entire fairground with AC power. Over 27 million people witnessed it. It was magical. It was undeniable. Tesla won. AC current became the standard. Today, it powers the entire world. But did Tesla become rich like Edison? Did he get the recognition he deserved? Not even close. Here's the heartbreaking part. Tesla invented so many things that were decades ahead of his time. Remote control, wireless communication, radar, X-rays. He even envisioned smartphones and the internet back in 1926. He once said, "When wireless is perfectly applied, the whole Earth will be converted into a huge brain. A man will be able to carry an instrument in his pocket that will enable him to communicate with anyone in the world." Does that sound familiar? He predicted the smartphone in 1926. But people thought he was crazy. Investors pulled out. He died alone in a New York hotel room in 1943, broke and forgotten. His funeral? Barely anyone came. But here's what they didn't know. At the time of his death, Tesla had over 300 patents. His inventions are the foundation of modern technology. The Tesla coil, alternating current, radio, wireless energy transfer, robotics. Today, we name electric cars after him. We study his work in every university. Elon Musk called his company Tesla to honor this genius. The man the world rejected became the man the world couldn't live without. So what does Tesla's story teach us? First lesson. Being misunderstood doesn't mean you're wrong. The greatest ideas always seem crazy at first. When everyone laughs at your dream, remember, they laughed at Tesla too. And he changed the world. Second lesson: don't chase money, chase vision. Tesla could have become a billionaire, but he gave away his patents. He shared his ideas freely, because he wanted to help humanity, not fill his pockets. Real legacy isn't about wealth, it's about impact. Third lesson: think long term. Tesla wasn't building for his generation, he was building for us. For our children, that's why his inventions still matter 80 years after his death. When you work on something timeless, you become timeless. And here's the final truth: Tesla died thinking he failed. He died alone, broke, believing the world had rejected him. But he didn't fail, his light just took time to reach everyone's eyes. Maybe you feel the same way sometimes, maybe you have ideas people don't understand. Maybe you work on something and nobody sees your value. Maybe you feel alone in your vision. Remember Tesla. The world wasn't ready for him, but eventually, the world caught up. And when it did, everything changed. Your ideas might be ahead of your time too. That's not a weakness, that's your superpower. So keep creating, keep inventing, keep dreaming impossibly big dreams. Because one day, the world will catch up to you too. And when it does, you won't just change lives, you'll change the world. Be alone. That is the secret of invention. Be alone. That is when ideas are born. Nikola Tesla. Claude is AI and can make mistakes. Please double-check responses.
Hit the subscribe button.
Thanks for watching.